fast and low, over the trees. Look at that shape. Isn't that just fantastic? Yes, a lovely growl there. Vampire's low cost and simple design proved popular in the developing world, and versions were sold to air forces around the world. In the 1980s, a handful of Vampires were still in service in the 80s with the Zimbabwe and South African air forces. And would you believe almost 3,300 were actually built, a quarter of them under license. Not surprisingly, you will have heard of the Venom. Well, this was very much the lead-in aircraft, and that's why we refer to it very much as the benchmark. Prototype of this aircraft first flew in 20th September 1943. This one came out of Christchurch itself in 1952. Into service with 229 OCU in March 1953. Registered as Golf Victor Tango India, it's actually Whiskey Zulu 507 from the Royal Air Force, which retired from service in 1969. In 1980, it became the first ex-military jet to be put onto the UK civilian register. Based at North Weald Airfield in Essex, it's believed to be the only British-built ex-RAF Vampire T-11 flying in the world. What you're hearing there is the sound of the Goblin, a major breakthrough producing a quite remarkable sound, and one of the many reasons this is very much a crowd pleaser. So you want some stats? Well, it's got a 10-metre wingspan, it's 2 metres off the ground, sorry, it's an 11-metre wingspan, it's 10 metres long, and its performance at sea level just around about 400 miles an hour. But at 10,000 feet, 500 miles an hour, no problem at all. What else did this do? Well, it was the first jet to land and take off from an aircraft carrier. It was the first jet to cross the Atlantic. I suspect there's one or two ex-RAF aviators here today who knew it was the first jet trainer on which RAF student pilots could get their wings. Okay, good chance to get the photographs, to give him a wave. That's Matt Hampton. He's been working very hard for you there. Thanks, Matt. Absolutely superb. Well, he's enjoying it so much that he's going to keep going for another couple of minutes, which is fantastic news. I think he's just taken a little excursion around the backyard there. And here he goes, doing a little U-turn. I'll be back with you for a little bit longer. Version of this, 1946, he first joined 247 Squadron Initial Boxing. And later the F9 was developed. Had a bit of air conditioning in that, making things a little bit cosy and comfortable for the pilots. They're a spoiled bunch, aren't they? Still are today, of course. F10 had a radar in it, and then we got to the T11, which is the one you see today with the two-seat trainer version. They were talking to the Tiger, this is not his reposition now. Listen to that power, lovely topside view there.
This is a customer announcement. Can the owner of car registration number N151WDV please report to the information point? Thank you.
Great shape. It's good to see these aircraft still flying. Of course, a huge amount of personal effort, time, and not surprisingly money goes into keeping these in shape to show them around the country. And thank goodness we do have so many enthusiasts, many programs. The Vulcan is a good example of that, really, of where the nation has clubbed together to keep iconic aircraft in the air for our pleasure. What a dramatic view there is now. Clearly, with this aircraft of this sort of vintage, you never exceed the limitations. We need to extend the life as long as possible. Once they're broke, they're probably gone free. Right at the cutting edge, of course, the technology at the time, but no such things as GPS positioning systems or whatever. And we think we've just about got to the last pass, but nonetheless, enormously worthwhile. Here he is, look at that steep dive coming in, winding up the power without putting any stress on the aircraft, just getting a bit of extra speed. Stand by now, from left to right. Final pass from back up top. Delightful stuff indeed, and as I say, plenty more to entertain you yet as we go.